Chapter 6. The Woman Who Asks Questions. Felix met a lady on a day he wasn't looking for anything. That was usually how things happened. She sat across from him at a small bookstore cafe, one of those places where people pretended to read, but mostly watched life pass by through the window. Felix had been going there for years. It was quiet, predictable, safe. "Is that seat taken?" she asked. He looked up surprised. "No." She smiled and sat anyway, setting her coffee down carefully, like she was aware of space, his space. "I'm Franca," she said. "I promise I won't talk your ear off." Felix smiled politely. "Felix?" She glanced at the book in front of him. "You've been on the same page for a while." He looked down, embarrassed. "Is it that obvious?" "Yes," she said, amused. "Your eyes move, but your thoughts don't." That was new. Most people mistook his quiet for calm. Or intelligence. Or mystery. No one ever called it what it was. Distraction. "I wasn't really reading," he admitted. "I know," she said gently. "You were hiding." The word landed softly, but it landed. They talked after that. Not about anything important. Music. Books. Why people preferred familiar pain over unfamiliar joy. Franca listened differently. She didn't rush silence. But she didn't worship it either. "So," she said at one point, stirring her coffee, "are you always this careful with words?" Felix shrugged. "I choose them well." "No," she replied. "You ration them." He laughed, unsure whether to feel exposed or impressed. "Is that bad?" he asked. "Not always," she said. "But it's expensive." They met again the next week. And the week after that. Felix noticed something unsettling. He didn't rehearse conversations with Franca beforehand. He didn't measure every sentence. He just spoke. One evening, as they walked past a row of dimly lit shops, Franca stopped suddenly. "Can I ask you something?" she said. "Of course. Who broke your heart?" Felix didn't answer. She didn't rush him. Finally, he said, "No one." Franca tilted her head. "That's not true." He frowned. "You don't know me. I know that people who say no one usually mean everyone. Or themselves." That one hurt. Felix exhaled slowly. "I loved someone once." "Once?" she asked. He corrected himself. "I still do." Franca nodded. "Did she know?" The answer burned. "No." "Did she choose someone else?" "Yes." "And you stayed quiet?" Felix stopped walking. "How do you know that?" he asked. She shrugged. "Men who speak softly usually carry loud regrets." Silence stretched between them. This silence was different. Not empty. Not safe. Inviting. "I thought keeping quiet would protect me," Felix said finally. "And her." Franca looked at him carefully. "Did it?" He shook his head. "No," he admitted. "It just delayed the pain." Franca smiled sadly. "Delayed pain always collects interest," she said. They reached the corner where they usually parted. Before leaving, Franca turned to him. "Felix," she said, "you don't need to become louder." "Then what?" he asked. "You need to become braver." She walked away before he could respond. Felix stood there, long after she was gone, realizing something unsettling. Buki had taught him what love felt like. Franca was teaching him what honesty demanded. And for the first time in a long while, Felix wasn't sure which lesson scared him more. If you are enjoying this story, please comment yes. Like, subscribe, share, and click the notification button to know when the next chapter comes up, and for more enjoyable stories. Thank you.